All right, guys, it's week 3. The New Orleans Saints are the best team in the NFL. The Kansas City Chiefs are not on the main slate. Everyone is playing Cam Akers because he had those cool spin moves in the preseason. What could possibly go wrong with the 50% owned Cam Akers on DraftKings.com? We got a lot to get done. We're going to answer some start sits. We are going to run the sims on SimLabs. We're going to check our lineups on the solver. We're going to set all of our lineups in high stakes leagues, FFPC, NFFC. We got a lot to get done, and we don't have a lot of time to do it. It always feels, I click the live on the stream. Oh, we got 3 hours. We got plenty of time. No, we definitely don't have enough time. So it is time to find a way to win. Hello. Go ahead. Start trying to answer some of the difficult questions that we've got going on. To begin with, there are so many awesome running back plays that it's kind of hard to figure out who the best ones are. So this right here, what I've got pulled up, I have got the ETR optimal, the solver optimal with Cam Akers, Devonta Smith, Brandon Ayuk, and Jordan Mason locked. Let's just see what happens when we don't lock them, because I kind of hate the optimal team that doesn't have those guys in. Yeah, I don't like this. I really do not like the Rashid Shaheed Tank Dell combo. To me, it feels pretty bad. It feels pretty bad, particularly in cash games, to be playing those guys together. I think there are a couple different ways around it. In one, you definitely don't have to play Kamara. Go to Charbonnet there. I probably am going to end up being lower on Rashid Shaheed than the market, honestly. I will probably end up coming underweight on him. Let's see how many tournament teams do we have to make. We have got, I need to remember to draft that. In fact, I'm going to do that right now before I forget. I'm going to load in this so that I don't forget a double up team. That would be very bad to have a 0 in there. In fact, I've got multiple double ups that I forgot to assign my cash game team to. That's happened to me before, where I have forgotten to put in a lineup for a double up. So that's not great. So let's get that in here. This is we can do a little preview of what my cash game team is. This is what I've got saved right now. I've got Kyler Murray, Sharbs instead of Kamara, Akers, Devonta, Brandon Ayuk, Tank Dell, Jake Ferguson, and Jordan Mason. The obvious swap is this right here. You go Alvin Kamara, and you play Derek Carr. That's basically the 2v2. That's basically the 2v2. I'm pretty confident in the rest of this lineup. I definitely think there's an argument to be made to try and get Bowers, an argument to be made to try and get Trey McBride instead of Jake Ferguson. I am not expecting this. CG says, I'm not buying the Saints are the only ones that know how to play offense. I expect a higher scoring slate so far with lots of wide receivers scoring high. What I will tell you is if you play this slate that way, you are going to have a lot of really unique high sim ROI lineups. The market is going to like your lineups quite a bit, I think, because everyone is going to be using running backs in the flex. Look at these projected ownerships for running back. 40% on Mason, 35% on Kamara, 28% on Akers. I mean, that is wrong, right? Yeah, this small field stuff, that looks more accurate to me. 4 guys above 35%, 5 guys above 20%. That feels more accurate to me as well. Guillaume. Good morning, everyone. I hope that you guys are all ready to have a great week. Let us take a peek at what the blitz optimal is. Yeah, I have to exclude 2 guys. Let's exclude DJ Dallas and Myles Gaskin and click optimize. So the blitz optimal is Sam Darnold. So Sam Darnold instead of Carr. Zach Charbonnet, Devin A-Chain. So A-Chain, no Akers. So it's Elijah Moore instead of Akers, basically. And Justin Jefferson with Brandon Ayuk, Jake Ferguson, Jordan Mason, and the Panthers defense. I will not be playing that. But it is interesting. Well, what's the ownership for Ayuk? Is Juwan Jennings a decent pivot? I mean, the Brandon Ayuk ownership is very high, 42% in small field. But man, I really don't think Juwan Jennings is a particularly good fade. Juwan Jennings in his career, has just not really been a player that matters a ton for fantasy. Juwan Jennings has been in the NFL since 2021. He's got 7 touchdowns. He's got 11,000 total yards. Let's see if he's ever had a 100-yard game. No 100-yard games ever for Mr. Juwan Jennings. Pick one, Brian Thomas Jr., Worthy or Waddle. That's Worthy for me. Would you play T. Higgins or Brian Thomas Jr. in 0.5 PPR? I would play T. Higgins. I would for sure play Akers over Jalen Warren. I am basically anticipating Cam Akers getting, 16 rushes today. I think that sounds about right. And 16 rushes is pretty good. I mean, he's even money to score a touchdown. Here, we can check that right now. Cam Akers to score a touchdown on Underdog, just about even money. A little bit worse than even money. Jalen Warren or Michael Pittman? Jalen Warren or Michael Pittman? All right, let's check the pros. Let's check the projections. We've got Pittman for 15 and Warren for 9. Okay, that's pretty big there. Let's check on Solver. Warren for 8.3. Pittman for 8. You got to go Pittman. But it's kind of brutal. Rome or Demarcus Robinson? Wow, going to shock everyone here. I'm actually saying Demarcus Robinson. And that's probably bad, but I am saying it. I don't think Jennings has any splits without... We can check. Jaden Daniels over Carr. JSN over Waddle. Sit. J.K. Dobbins. Diggs over Javonte for sure. Okay, let's check the Juwan Jennings split. Juwan Jennings, Debo. 6 games in his career without Debo Samuel. Absolutely nothing. 3.5 targets per game. So small bump, but not really a big one. Let's see if he's got one without both these guys. None without both of them. Let's see if he's got. Let's do the Kittle split. And 4 games without Kittle, he's also done nothing. Yeah. So there's your answer. I got Keon Coleman over Lab this week. I'm not really considering Jameson Williams or Godwin and cash at all, but I'm also not really considering JSN. So I guess the second. Do I get analysis paralysis with access to all the data? Definitely. Yeah, there's definitely a factor of there's just too much going on. That's 100% true. Yeah, here, I'll show you this, Jay. Pretty sure I know I already did it. Let's see what I have it on. Lamb. Here you go. Here's what I used my Lamb free pick on. I used my Lamb free pick on a really dumb one. A-Chain higher receptions, and I did a 17, I think it's 17x multiplier for Jake Ferguson to score more than to score 2 touchdowns or more. Yeah, we will build a pick'em entry at some point in the show for sure. You definitely don't have to play Akers in cash. I do not think in any way, shape, or form that Akers is a must. I think he's a good play. I definitely don't think that he is a must. Yeah, I'd rather have Geno or Carr over Love or Purdy. I wouldn't hold two quarterbacks really. I'm starting Carson Steele in several leagues. It's kind of a leap of faith, but that's all that I can do for you. Tank over Worthy. Just barely though. It's super close. My top three, I can actually show you this. My favorite picks on Underdog today are A-Chain, higher, 29. Actually, it's higher, longest reception. It's Bowers, 4.5 receptions. And it is Justin Jefferson, higher receiving yards. Juwan Johnson is the guy that I picked up in a couple leagues in these spots. Neighbors for one flex spot. Yes, the field is going to be absolutely jamming in 3 running backs today. Like whatever the normal percentage it is, whatever the percentage was last year, whatever we become accustomed to, it's going to be like 5x higher than that. I think pretty low the odds make a switch at running back today because the other guys are not really that good, and it seems pretty clearly to me that the coaching staff is just beholden to the contract that Swift is on. No. Waddle, clear 3 of that group. Waddle behind Tank and Worthy. Wide receiver 3. Tolbert or Tyler Johnson or Adam Thielen. I don't know. Go with God. Those guys all project for like 8 points. T. Higgins over Jameson. Akers and Pollard. T over Pittman. Laporta for sure. I'm not playing any Deontay Johnson. I'm actually playing a little bit of Xavier Legette. But yeah, he'll be fine. He'll get his what is he projected for? Deontay Johnson is projected for 11 points. Sure, that sounds about right. Seahawks D by a lot. JSN over Pickens. I do not think that Pollard is cash viable. I think that's an example of being way too fancy. What is playing Pollard getting you? Playing Pollard is I don't even understand how that comes in, because you've got A-Chain who's better, you've got Sharps who's better, you've got Mason who's better. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. 100%. Jalen Wright, still a stash. I mean, if you're running out of bench space, obviously you can cut him. I've cut him on a couple teams, and I added him on a couple teams this week. It's really going to be dependent. Dak, bro. Dak for sure ahead of Darnold and Geno. Yeah, the Sims don't really like Pollard because you're here. Let's just do it. Let's just lock Pollard, optimize, and sim. Let's do it for the red zone. 51%. No, that's not that bad. They don't hate him that bad. But let's optimize. There you go. And let's sim that out. In the red zone, it's going to like it more. It likes it about the same. Yeah, Pollard in a large field tournament is a strong play. Yeah, so cash games are contests where half the field wins money. So it could be a head-to-head contest. So let's say, Andrew, it's me versus you. We each put $10 in the pot. The person with the higher score wins $20. You can make that even larger, and you can say 1,000 people enter into a game. At the end of the contest, half the people win money, half the people win no money. Why is no one playing Baker? Because he doesn't project for very many points. Baker at quarterback at 6,300 projects for the same amount as Geno, roughly the same amount as Darnold. Yeah, he just doesn't in for less than Carr. Kincaid, one gross running back. Give me Justice. Olave, easy. Give me Pirine over Ford. Hot take. Top quarterback pick for cash. Yeah, it's Kyler. Kyler for me. No. I here. So let's just we can run this experiment right now. Kyler and McBride. Optimize. Sim. A 74.18% ROI, 42% cash rate, pretty directionally good. And now, let's do it with Dortch. Who projects for 8 points. Still pretty good, so maybe it's all right. We will definitely have time. I'm going to keep answering questions right now, but remind me of this one, and we will do this. I got two there. I got Kyler and Akers is better. I think it's fine. I think it is completely fine to pay down at tight end in cash this week. I probably am not doing it. I probably prefer Ferguson. Actually, the thing I'd prefer the most is maybe trying to get to Trey McBride, but I definitely don't hate it. Akers, is there a person named Pierce who's playing? Cam Akers for sure. Yeah, so I think this is definitely wrong because these were old Saints offenses. This was just a different version of the Saints offense. And really the reason why we think that about Chris Olave is that he's never had 100 yards and a touchdown in the same game, but he's been pretty gosh darn close, right? It's been pretty freaking close. Like if you look at it, so he's had all these 100-yard games. There you go. He did it once. 5 for 102 and 1. Then, he's had a ton of high reception games, bunch of 7, bunch of 6s, 6 for 86. And if he just got it, what if in this game against Detroit, he got in the box? Easy. I'm big on Olave today. I got McBride. McBride as my top guy to stack with Kyler today. Schefter reported that Greg Dortch will be playing. Kyren, for sure. I'm big on Kyren today. Steele, Warren, or Pirine. Yeah, I think I got Steele there, man. But it's pretty close. I think you can trust Godwin. I'm not as big on Godwin today as the field, but for like seasonal start-sit stuff, you're definitely starting him. I like T-Chalk. In fact, Chalk is kind of better on FanDuel because the pricing is so soft. I definitely don't think, my opinion is not that Godwin is gonna smash. All right, let's build the first team here. I'd like to build my first team. I'm updating my entries. Okay. I need to build. Let's do the big spy first. Okay, so this is 5,681 entrants, 50K to first. Let's do this red zone team first. Kyle, I honestly do not know FanDuel salaries well enough. I really don't. Okay. I do like Naylor. I do think Naylor's pretty interesting. Okay. The DFS simulator. We are simming the big red zone. and I would like to do Kyler and McBride. I would like to play Cam Akers. I would like to play Jordan Mason in the flex. I would like to play Chris Olave. I would like to play Devonta Smith. And I would like to play Jameson Williams on this team. Let's just see where we get with that. And let's do the, I don't know, the Dolphins defense. That seems crazy. Let's do the Titans defense. We have 4,300 left. That's not going to be any good. My favorite underdog props are A-Chain receiving yards hires and Brock Bowers receptions hires. Yeah, I'm not gonna play Rome. Let's see. What else? I guess I gotta come down from JMO. Where do we get with Dell? Still don't really get anywhere good with Dell. Might not be able to make it work. Frustrating. I'm super into Lamar Andrews stacks. Yeah, I really am. Jordan Whittington. And how do I get to Sharbs? I guess I got to play a cheaper defense. Bears. Sim that. Yes. In my opinion, absolutely a Lamar smash spot. Yeah, you could do Flowers though with Lamar for sure. I think that's probably going to be my spy team. I think probably, yeah, I agree. I also think this is a Lamar week. Yeah, I'm not going to do any of this. I'll be playing no Rashid Shaheed teams. Yeah, I've got background music playing because I can't sit here and straight talk for 3 hours. So, and I don't want dead air. So we've got a little bit of music playing. Okay. Pretty good first percentile. I don't know. I do like, by the way, something that is kind of nice this week. Look at all these late pivot games. Ownership on the Rams wide receivers is saying not very many people. We got DeMarcus at like 3, Johnson at almost sub 1, and Whittington at sub 1. No, sub 3. No, he definitely doesn't. Whittington projects for 9.1. Oh, actually he does. He actually does. He projects 0.1 points better. Man, Nico, he looked pretty fucking good yesterday, didn't he? I mean, I think he's not eligible to go into the draft till 2027, but he looked pretty goddamn good. For large field stuff on FanDuel, I think you want like 3 pivots. I probably am not playing any Rome. Probably be a bit of a mistake for me. Seems like a lot of sharp people are on Rome and Caleb in general. But I'm just not. I don't know, man. I just do not feel good about Shane Fraldren. Yeah, I like Miller Moss. I like Miller Moss too. Yeah, someone find Nate Nohling. What are the Sims' favorite Purdy triple stack? Actually, that's so funny. Someone just asked about Rome. I literally just got a text in one of my co-manager teams for the NFC, for the high stakes team. And the text read, I feel like DJM and the Bears could break out today, but maybe I'm a fool. So there you go. People are saying it more and more. I don't know. What do we think, guys? Do we think we just plug this team in? Let me sim that again. I mean, it seems pretty good, right? No lion bring. Well, is there a way to get Gibbs on this team? I can always swap to Gibbs, right? If I need to, because the only early guys in this lineup, the defense is early. Devonta's early. Olave's early. Akers is early. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. We've got Kyler, Akers, Mason, Sharbs, McBride, Olave, Devonta, Whittington. Well, this would be the other thing I would think. So the Bears is early. Is there a cheap defense that is late that we like at all? No, there's not really. All right, we're riding with the Bears. That is team number 1. Done. There we go. Team number 1. That is in the $50 red zone. T. Higgins over Jerome Ford. Yeah, Mike Gesicki played about 8. I think he literally ran 18 routes or something. I don't know. Do what you want, man. Do what you want. I'm starting Laporta, but it's your fantasy team. I think no. It's the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers are gig. Yeah, look at that. 22%. 22% on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Okay, let me go back to the optimizer. I just want to see what it gives me when we lock Lamar, CeeDee, and Andrews. Akers, Sharps, Mingo. No, exclude. Hard exclude on J Mingo. Jonathan Mingo, bro. No, thank you. Oh, on Underdog? That's a good question. That's a good question, sir. I didn't draft very much of him. Let's go to... Well, actually, let me check my exposure. 7.7% Kittle. Swap rankings, tight end. Schultz and Fant. Fant is my super sneaky one. All right. What did it give me now? Wow, it gave me fucking Juwan Jennings. Guess what? I'm also not doing that. Hate that. Juwan Jennings, not in my player pool. Again, I don't have any of these players in cash, but I like the Lamar Olave side. DeAndre, what is happening? All right, maybe this is just not possible. Maybe this team just doesn't work. It's definitely possible that this combination of players just doesn't work. But I like that a little better. All right, I'm gonna unlock CeeDee because this is garbage. No, I like Ayuk. Ayuk is fine. Yes, Montgomery is sick leverage because Montgomery absolutely deads. It's so funny. Montgomery deads Gibb teams, Laporta teams, St. Brown team. I mean, it's so funny. Yeah, Montgomery is like giga leverage, like unbelievable leverage. Man, I hate these cheap wide receivers. I really do. Elijah Moore, bro. Let's see what Cardi has. Let's see what Cardi has for value wide receivers. What do we got? What do we got over for Derek Cardi? Does he have someone for me? He kind of he actually likes Jennings more. He kind of likes Elijah Moore too. Man. I guess the answer is you can't play Kamara. Yeah. I mean, people are playing Britton Covey out here, bro. It is hard to get to the top dogs, for sure. Man. By the way, here's something that people are not playing. Look at Cardi's projection on Kyron, 21.19. For sure. Yeah, no one, for whatever reason, Barkley 4% on the solver, Barkley 6% on rotogrinders. Man, I'm having a tough time. I'm having a very tough time making this Lamar team work in a way that I like. All right, Lock Akers. Okay, this is better. They are the not only Vincent is the plane built out of Devin Achane, but the air surrounding the plane, the clouds, the in-flight meal, all of that is also built out of Devin Achane today. I would literally not be surprised. And in fact, I want to see if this can be played on Underdog. Can I do like an insane over on his receptions? Let me check on my phone. You know what? JSN is super sneaky. Let me check this real quick on my phone to see if I can do like ladders for Achane receptions. I can do Achane up to 7. Okay, I'll show you guys this one here in a second. Let's see if I don't have a free play. I'll just do my favorite ones. Justin Jefferson, receiving yards, and Bowers receptions. I'll show you guys what I'm about to do. Higher 7.5 receptions for Achane is like a 10x multiplier. Yeah. So I just did this one for $25. Whittington or Naylor in GPP on DraftKings. I got Whittington just barely. All right, I got to get back down to business. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Lock it in. And let's do Achane on this team. Let's exclude these other folks. Let's click optimize and see what it gives us. Now we are cooking. We are cooking here. How can I get frick? I can't get to Olave. I mean, this Brandon Ayuk projection is a bit insane. Yeah, I don't know anything either. I'm pretty sure A-Chain will get 7 targets like in the first half. It's just a matter of how many he catches. Yes, Brian, this feels so true as well. Does feel like there's an edge there. Single entry. I mean, Sharps and Jefferson. You're never gonna get the non-Jefferson answer from me. Okay, if I go Olave here, what defense does it give me? Titans, sure. All right. Simulate for the $100 spy. Not 27% cash rate, not great. It's not great. All right, let's rework some things. Let's do is there like a $7,000? Yeah, Nico. I was gonna say, is there like a $7,000 receiver that seems really strong? Nico's banged up. I guess maybe today will be the famous last words, but not that into Nico today. Ooh. This could be fun. You do Gibbs and a punt defense. Gibbs and Vikings. Yeah, Gibbs and Vikings. Well, okay, it hates it. That's a bit low. I like him. I like him less on FanDuel. What would I say to someone playing a Dalton Thielen? I would say, open your mind to Xavier Legette, brother. Sims do love Ferg. I got A-Chain. A-Chain's one of my favorite plays today. Okay. Working this out again. I would like to make this work with A-Chain. Let's check my Tank Dell options here. Got JSN. We do have Deontay Johnson on this team. Elijah Moore. All right. I mean, this is just chalk as shit. That game is late, right? Okay, so this game is late. Shit, this game's late too, though. So the only thing I'm gonna know heading into the late slate is Akers' score, which I guess is fine, right? That's fine. Yeah, I basically am playing Akers like he doesn't even have a team. Basically, I basically am playing Akers like he doesn't have a team. This seems fine. Seems fine to play Minshew in a 12-teamer. Sure. I'll take that. Yeah, absolutely, sure. I don't know. That seems like the dumbest thing anyone's ever said, but sure, why not? With Sims, do you prefer? I mean, the thing you've got to remember is that the Sims are, first off, these Sims are just directionally accurate. You know, I'm not taking anything that these Sims are saying is like gospel. So I think that is pretty important to note. And the other thing is, again, the Sims only know what you tell it. So here, I will show you an example of that. Let's boost up players from this game by 2. And then optimize sim. It's gonna like my team better now. There you go. Just likes my team a little bit better because I told it that my team was a little bit better. So you gotta I think in general I prefer the lineups with the higher 1% finish rate, but that's also personal preference. That's personal. That's what I'm going for in these contests. Not necessarily going to be the thing that works for you, but that is what I prefer. Yeah, I'm not chasing the Jordan Mason receiving stuff. I don't really see any evidence that he can really catch passes, to be honest. Okay. We have got the 50K to first spy. Is there a way to make a Chiron team work? Not really. I don't know, man. Flip a coin. That's a crazy team. If you really wanted to bench someone, I guess probably Nico, because Nico's a little bit banged up. That's all I got for you, bro. That's all I got for you. Okay. We have got Lamar Jackson, Akers, A-Chain, I got P. Ryan over Naylor. I've got Akers over Worthy. PPR start 2. You know what, dude? Roman Whittington. There's not going to be any passing attempts. There's just not going to be any passing attempts in that game. High stakes decision. I've got some of these gross ones. Christian. Pick 2. Mooney and Reid. And my supposition on Reid is that I was so impressed with LaFleur's game plan in that game last week. I think he gets him the ball a little bit. I actually have this decision. I've got this decision. And I'm going Ertz with Gesicki back. I've got this in a couple high stakes leagues. Okay, I gotta finish doing this. Akers, A-Chain, Dell, Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, Brandon Ayuk. Can I freaking make this Olave? There's got to be a way. Mark Andrews, Jordan Mason, and I just have to play literally any different defense. I will play the Titans defense. All right, there you go. Submitted in the $100 single entry spy. Bang, bang. Couple questions here. Any big stands in the BR? God, I hope this is not true. I really hope this is not true. I hope Texans Vikings is not a rug pull. Any stands in the BR? Yeah, we will check that out. Drafts completed, exposure. There you go. No, it is not. It is not. Jerome Ford over Hubbard. I got Waddle pretty far down my rankings. Yes, James, this is too cute. Definitely don't think this is an Ayuk fade spot at all. This is like an unbelievably good spot. He's just going to be super chalk. I mean, maybe if he starts getting the ball more or runs more routes or something. Oh, shit. My bad. There we go. these are my huge stands in 325 drafts this week. Of all the one that seems most likely to fail, it's not even projected to be that high scoring, but it's got a lot of ownership, is Seattle Miami, because it just might be super gross. We might just see an unbelievable amount of rushing in that game. I meant to check something on YouTube. Let me check something out on YouTube real quick. All right. There we go. Okay. P. Ryan or Javonte? I mean, bro, it's Javonte, but P. Ryan's more fun. P. Ryan is more fun. Yeah, A-Chain is going to get the ball so many times. Sim a Watson, sure. Yeah, Mason is going to score a shit ton of fantasy points for sure. Okay. I had in my... Oh, this is what I meant to do. We have not checked Sim Labs yet. All right. Single entry. Very low results range. No players locked. Advanced. I want to weight the sim weight pretty high. I want to weight the projection weight pretty good. And I want to do the correlation very low. And I would like to get some single entry lineups. Noel, my boy. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do, man. They're awesome, man. They're awesome. Okay. The sim... Oh, I need to... actually need to zoom out a smidgen. All right. Exposures. Sim Labs has CJ Stroud, Geno Smith, Jalen Hurts, Derek Carr, and Minshew. Did not expect that as their most optimal quarterbacks. Jordan Mason, no surprises. Now, how about that? Sim Labs thinks Cam Akers is a piece of shit. Look at that, brother. 5% of Cam Akers, but it's got a bunch of DeAndre Swift. Huh. All right, let's sort by... Well, first, let's sort by projected points. So, a Sim Lab rating of 96.98, which is just on a scale of 1 to 100. No, I don't think I'm playing A-Chain in cash. Maybe I'm a coward. Here's the thing, dude. Let's be honest. SimLabs has been very good. SimLabs had Dimes in week 2. Had Jaden Daniels in week 1. SimLabs has known ball. I don't think Ogunbowale takes away any rushes, but he definitely is going to play. Let me pull up Fantasy Life. I think he literally played 100% of the long down and distance stuff last week. Position, running back, team. Houston Texans, position, running back. Yeah, Dare played 86% of the long down and distance, 100% of the 2-minute snaps, 0. None for Akers, none for Pierce on either of the games. And even Joe Mixon did not play any. Joe Mixon in week 1 only played 25% of the long down and distance, 75% for Dare, 100% of the 2-minute drill. You know, kind of think that's what we should expect. I don't think there's anything wrong with this. There's absolutely nothing wrong with playing A-Chain in cash. I think it's completely fine. Kyren Williams. I need to respond to some text real quick. Busy Sunday morning, fellas. Oklahoma lost last night. Big L for Oklahoma last night. Big L for Kansas State University, my alma mater, last night. Not great this morning. FFPC start 2. DJ Moore, Drake London, T. Higgins, and Dobbins. DJ Moore in London, for sure. I've been offered the following trade in a $1,250 Dynasty League. I get Javonte Williams, and I give up a round 2 and a round 3. No thank you, $1,250 Dynasty League. My Bitcoin buy came through. I have an undrafted team on DraftKings. Cade Stover, not a 0. Cade Stover, not. If you guys are in tight end premium leagues, he's like a really good $1 pickup this morning, in my opinion. Yeah. Hey, and look, in a way, we can claim it as a win because Josh Heupel is a Sooner always, buddy. Josh Heupel is a Sooner always. All right, I need to make this this EPL DFS lineup real quick. You know, it is crown season. Oh, this is a good question. What does SimLabs think of the tight ends? Foster Moreau. Foster Moreau, man. Yes, it is. I got Zach Moss over Dobbins. Unpopular take. I just think that game environment is so shitty. So shitty. Yes, there is. We'll do a little bit of that after we get all of our DraftKings stuff set up. Chat, did you know that Donta Foreman is scoring twice today? So I wanna expand on what SimLabs is telling us with the with Foster Moreau there. Look at this. Foster Moreau, 56% of the routes, 46, 22%. Taysom's not in, man. Taysom is out of this game. So let's check Taysom's stuff. Taysom broke the fantasy. Taysom broke the fantasy. 23% and 39% of the routes, and now he's out. I got Zay Flowers over DJ Moore. Yeah, I'm gonna do the next one we are gonna do is I'm gonna build in this contest right here, the smaller red zone. We are gonna build a Stroud double without Cam Akers. Flowers over Singletary. I don't know about lock button because Juwan Johnson's there, but he's pretty good. Rank for DK DFS large field, Tank, Judy. I got Tank first, then Johnson, then Judy. Yes, we're gonna get to the Diggs thing here in a second. I'm gonna go pee real quick. I will be right back, and we will keep building. I do have some very bad news in my house. My wife said we've been overdoing Chipotle. So Chipotle might not be on the menu today. Kind of brutal. I got Rome over Jerome Ford. I think Donta Foreman is the guy you want there. All right. We are clearing. I gotta reset all this shit. How do I reset? I'm just gonna refresh. Unbelievable. I know. What are we doing, man? Not bullish. I wonder if we have that in St. Louis. Bro, I am not ringing the bell. That is a Ben Gretsch special. Did the refresh fix my... Okay, it did. Okay, I'm going to refresh again because this is looking a little wonky. Javonte and Odunze. Oh, there you go. It's a rainy day. Maybe we will get some pad thai, Rob. Good call. My man, you're drafting BRs, benching 225. Let's fucking go. Push day for me tomorrow. Can't wait. Always good to get in the gym after an NFL Sunday. GM William. Here's one. Moreau, Harrison, or I think 2 is so much better. Doesn't McBride Whittington feel so much better? Feels a lot better to me. Okay. CJ Stroud, Justin Jefferson, Dell, Diggs. And let's punt tight end on this one. I don't think he's a fish play, but he's also been in the NFL for like 9 years and has never done anything. Fuck. It didn't fix the bumps. I still got bumps here for Andrews and Likely. Hodge, are you listening? How do I fix this, man? Oh, and I'm excluding Akers on this one. And at tight end, we're going to go with Foster Moreau. We're going to click optimize. We are not playing Johnny Munt, I tell you that much. Just click to 4, then goes back to 0. Okay. Good stuff. There we go. Thank you. That was very helpful. Thank you, sir. God, I hope not, man. I really hope not. Yeah, I like this. I mean, I think he's less likely than A-Chain. But he definitely will be involved a little bit. Okay, I gotta check. Jesus. I would play Brenton Strange if he was on this slate, probably. I'm not woke to the Munt mob because Johnny Munt has been in the NFL since 2016 and has never topped 74 yards. Okay. Get rid of Kamara. We need a cheaper running back here. It's going to be Sharps, right? It's going to be Sharps, Pollard. Could be Zamir White, honestly. I'm open to it. But let's do this. I don't love Shaheed there, man. I got to be honest. I just really don't. I'm unchecking him. Mason Rake Ferguson. It really does not want me to play this team. Yes, I will. I will when I figure this out. Donta Foreman is probably, in a world where Cam Akers doesn't exist, a good play. I think you lock Mason, Sharps, and Akers for cash, in my opinion. But I'm not there yet. We're doing tournament stuff now. I will figure it out in the end. I like Sam Darnold doubles today. I do. I'm not opening my third eye to Britton Covey. Prepared to be wrong there. Actually, I'm not really that prepared to be wrong there. I think I'm probably pretty right about not playing Britton Covey. I have 4.7K. I mean, just humor me. Let's go to the absolute cheapest defense. Who do we have at flex? 5.4K. We've got JSN. That's it, really. It definitely could be. I am considering it. I'm definitely considering Pollard. I think I like Tony Pollard more, man. Or I think I just like Charbonnet more. But that could totally be wrong. Like if we get an update here in 45 minutes, that it's like, oh, this is Spears is really limited, then I will change my mind. There you go. Sammy D doubles are simming very well. That's pretty good, man. Definitely not. I don't think it's bad. I think you can get away with Carr, Geno, Darnold at quarterback easily. All right, what happens if I do this? If I unlock Jefferson? I really don't even think that's better. Lock Sharps, lock Mason. I just think this shit is way too chalky. Oh, it's actually not that chalky. I just don't want another Brandon Ayuk team. I really want Justin Jefferson. Let's see how this sims. Look at that. Well, actually, that's not that good. It's really not that good. I got Akers over Worthy. Famous last words. Yeah, I drafted a lot of Laporta in BR. 100, yeah, not as much. I drafted a shit ton of these two guys. These were my guys, McBride and Bowers. I haven't even looked, but it's got to be bad. I honestly just clicked through very quickly, but I clicked like 4 City guys. Captain Savino. Yeah, the Sims are, and I think that's directionally accurate, right? That actually is, to me, very directionally accurate. Why would the Sims like a guy who projects the same? Like, literally, look at this. Justin Jefferson projects for 19.57. Ayuk projects for 18. Devonta projects for 17. Olave projects for 16. Why, if that is the information that we are giving the Sims, why would it project well? You know, it wouldn't. And that is just the way she goes. All right. Sure, this is probably true. I got Jefferson, CD, St. Brown in that order. I love it too. I love everyone just, we're just vibing. It's a Sunday morning. We're all waiting to hang out on the couch. It is good vibes. Pick 2, I got Waddle and DeMarcus. No, the Sims love Olave. They don't love him as much as Ayuk. They do not love him as much as Ayuk and Devonta, though. Half PPR, I would start Jennings. Favorite underdog target and scroll this week? It is Dell and Diggs, who I had a ton of, and Kyron and Cam Akers. I don't draft dog bowls because I don't get it. I don't think I'm good enough. I don't think I'm good enough at it yet. I think I need some more seasoning before I get in the 12 mans. I need to finish this lineup first. I need to finish this spy lineup first. And swaps on this one is more important. What happens if I put Olave in here? I'm going to exclude Kamara because I don't want 3 Saints without an Eagle, I think. Right? Now, that I think is cooking with gas. Stroud, A-Chain, Sharbs, Diggs, Olave, Dell, Moreau, Mason. Let's just see how that one sims. What's the best way? Yeah, okay, I'm going to play that team. That's 76% sim ROI. What's the best way to get data on historical contest winners on Underdog? I'm not familiar with the differences between the Dog Bowl and other similar contests on Underdog. I will show you, sir. So the Dog Bowl is 12 team drafts. Draft size 12, rounds are 6. The Battle Royale is 30K to first. And it's 6-person drafts. So much easier. This feels like McBride Jennings. How many forward pass attempts are going to be? How many forward pass attempts are going to be in that game? Well, also, yes. God, do I want to leave my house to go to Dallas? I absolutely don't. I forgot to answer a question on the expert survey. All right, there we go. Bang. All right. Do I like this team? Oh. You can email me, davismattek@gmail.com. Yeah, under, way under 40. I might take the under on 39.5. The Dallas Cowboys game? I will not be there. Or the Oklahoma State Cowboys game. Either way, I won't be there. Thoughts on Vele for the Broncos? I like the Rams guy. I like all the Rams guys better. And I like Jalen Naylor better. Pretty close, man. That is pretty close to being good. Stroud, A-Chain, Sharp. Just for shits and gigs. Let's see what happens when I lock Akers in. Sharps, Ayuk, Ferguson. Let's see what I'm not going to play this, but I do want to see how it sims. It's basically the same. I am smashing Devonta and Olave. Sammy texted this morning. Nate has Sam Darnold in cash. Nate has Darnold, Kamara, Akers, Juwan Jennings, Brandon Ayuk, Devonta, Jake Ferguson, Jordan Mason in the Bucks. No, Sharp, sorry. And Sammy said he's not going to overthink Akers and cash. I've got Ferg right now. I might try and get to McBride. My favorite champion slip. What is my favorite champion? Let's see. You guys, when I show these, you guys get to see so many dust ass slips. Look at all these slips with red dots already. Ward-Prowse did not get an assist. I like this one. A-Chain, higher receiving yards. Atwell, longest reception. Tyler Johnson, higher receiving yards. Bowers, higher receptions. JSN, higher receptions. In small field, you can get away with way more chalk. Like when you're playing in a 1,000-person field or 2,000-person field, you can play way more chalk. You don't need to try and get different. You don't need like 1% owned guys. Whereas in large field, you need that a little bit more. I don't have any Baker, but go with God, man. But go with God. I get it. I get it. He's been awesome. The Buccaneers passing offense has been awesome. The run game has been terrible. Ricardo needs 2 for flex. I got Waddle and Kincaid for you there. Let's see what SimLab's highest Stroud one was. Stroud and none with Diggs. Wow. The highest Stroud and Dell was Stroud, Pollard, Montgomery, Nico, Olave, Dell, Munt, Mason, and the Broncos defense. That makes sense. That's a very reasonable team. I forgot what I had here. Oh shit, yeah, I was with optimize. Okay, I remember now. Stroud, Dell, Diggs. How much is Jalen Naylor? Olave, Moreau, David Montgomery over White. A-Chain, Sharp. I got Mason in the flex. I got Buccaneers defense. All right. Stroud, A-Chain, Sharp, Dell, Diggs, Olave, Moreau, Mason, Buccaneers. Ship it in the $100 SPY single entry. Is there a way to tell Sims you want a Purdy triple while only adding 2? I know I want... Yeah. I'm sure there is. Current build. Okay, let's do large field. Purdy, because we just want to do some Purdy teams. Let's up the correlation weight. I got Tank over Worthy, just barely though. Elite wide receiver, probably. I don't know. It depends on the context. Is this cash? Cash, elite quarterback. Tournament, elite wide receiver. Get lineups. Yeah, GPP, small field. I'm going like Jefferson, CD, yada, yada. All right. Let's see if we can find a Purdy triple in here. We got Ayuk. We got Mason. Do we have a third? Do we have a Jennings? We don't have a Jennings, and we don't have a Saubert. So SimLab's not a fan of the triple stack. I honestly have no idea. I would assume they've been so cautious with him that he's got to be close to a full go. But it's hard to say. It's really hard for me to say. Caleb Williams for 5,800. Caleb Williams stuff is simming pretty well. Reset. Let's go large field. Let's go small field. Results range 10%. Get lineups. We're going to get some Caleb in here. Do I still have Purdy locked? No. Exposures. QB. Oh, Caleb's not in there. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, let's see if we can get a... This will be fun. I need a factory reset on all this stuff, on all the guys I have excluded and everything. Shaheed, Jennings, DeAndre Carter, and Mingo. That's so funny. All right. Do I have anyone else excluded? Johnny Mutt. Sure. All right. Let's go Caleb, Moore, and Rome. Let's optimize around that. And let's do a little sim action. $133% ROI. Just playing the chalk with a Caleb double. Windhorse situation there. Yeah, smash. Caleb over May. Easy smash. Easy smash. Except before the your opponent changes their mind. He definitely is. You're telling me there's no chance Pollard can't outscore Sharp? Seems free. Damn. Dak doubles? Yeah, Dak doubles are good. I'm just going to enter this team in a... I've got... let's do the second biggest fair catch. Caleb Williams, Alvin Kamara, Sharb, Mason, Rake Ferguson, Moore, Rome. Is there any pivot I can make here? Ayuk. Well, again, I'm going to do... Oh, no. Fuck it, I'll play Ayuk on this team. There we go. I'm not playing on FanDuel, but I would be playing Akers. No, I'm not playing Eric Saubert in cash. I don't have any Fields Pickens. I bet they sim pretty well, though. Aaron Jones? Sure. Aaron Jones, why not? Why not? All right, I did want to try and get a Xavier Legette team. What do I want to do with Legette? Why don't we do Dak, Lamb, Berg, Flowers, honestly, great point. Honestly, great point. Yeah, Richardson is Richardson's free. All right. And let's optimize. Akers, Mason, Dell. That's weird. That's really weird, right? For it to play Dell over a running back? Huh. What am I playing? I'm playing this in the $12. The bigger fair catch. Yeah, that sim's terrible. No ledge to talk you off of, dude. No ledge to talk you off of. Zay Flowers is a good play. You could 1v1 him on Devonta. Pretty easy. And what happens if I remove Legette, this team's gonna project really well, obviously. Elijah Moore, bro. Yeah, I mean, that is no different. It's Legette and Sharbs. Xavier Legette. True, he is. Yeah, you can definitely play Zay without Lamar. His target rate is absolutely absurd. All right. We got to figure out a way to get a good simmed lineup here. Let's just go the stone cheapest defense. Zamir White? How's that sim with Zamir White? I'm trying. Yeah, it's still. I mean, that is crazy. That's crazy. Okay. All right. Sounds like Spears is a little gimpy in the pregame. There you go. People want Pollard. People are gonna get some Pollard. Okay. Let's do something different at tight end so that we can get Mason. And here, let's give it to him. On trend, let's play Tony Pollard. So that leaves us 4,100 for a tight end. Parkinson, Munt, Moreau, Fant. Sure. Colby Parkinson, and then we can come up at defense. No. Bucks D. Bucks D and Jonnu. Whoa. No way. Wow, Mark Andrews time. There you go. Is this true? I don't think this is true, bro. I think you're capping. I mean, he looks okay. I don't know. How good does he look? He still looks a little gimpy to me. Looks a little gimpy to me. The answer is a Leggett team is just not going to sim well. Gesicki or Jonnu in 0.5 PPR? You know what? Leap of faith. Leap of faith. Give me well, all right, let me check. What's up with Tanner Hudson? You know what? Give me Gesicki. No. I won't do that. I can't get behind the big dog. All right. Let me give Leggett a +5. Lock him in. Lock Akers in and optimize around that. Eric Selber. There. Fuck. Still nothing. My most exposed player in BRs is Trey McBride, Justin Jefferson, CJ Stroud, Zach Charbonnet, Kyler Murray, CeeDee Lamb. I must have ran hot on 101s. Jordan Mason, Brock Bowers, Mark Andrews, Devin A-Chain, Jahmyr Gibbs. I got 325 teams in. True. Yes. Yeah, Leggett is totally just a rant. Yes, that is 100% true. All right. You know ball, bro. Ooh. A-Chain JSN versus Mason Ayuk in the SPY. I got A-Chain JSN all day. That's how you win 50K in the SPY today, in my opinion. In my opinion, you're giving up almost nothing in projection. You're going to be giving up like 3 points of projection, but you're making up. I mean, what is JSN versus Ayuk ownership? 40% different. And even A-Chain, I mean, yeah. I think not even close. That's the move. So basically the answer is I can't possibly get a good Leggett team. I'm trying to make it work. Andrews, Leggett, Akers, Mason, cheapest possible defense. That's how you say it, bro. Still bear. You think it's Sobert, brother? It's so bear. Okay. Yeah, Sharps Ayuk doesn't fit. What's that leave? What's 5,200 leave us at flex? Oh, Tank Dell. Let's just see. Let's just fuck. I'm not gonna be able to. It's just not gonna happen. I'm just gonna have to go with my gut. I'm gonna go with my gut on one team. This will be my unsimmed team because I can't get it. Yes. The sim projections are just. I mean, I literally didn't I just give him a +5? All right. Yeah. Yeah, that's also true. All right. Did I already make it? Am I tripping? I think I already made it. What's this car team in? Well, there you go. That's why you should always check. Because I did not have my cash team there. Fuck, what's the cash team? Ferguson, Mason, Buccaneers. Oh, Kyler Devon. Having a rough one, boys. Kyler, there we go. You have to change it. Yeah, I do. Which I don't know how to do in the solver, right? I just don't. Okay, no. So I'm just gonna make this one. I'm just gonna make this one by hand. I've done a bunch. Haven't done one yet on stream. Okay. This is the huge fair catch, okay? This is the big one. This is 19,000 entries. And let's do the Dak double. Dak, Leggett, CeeDee, Zay, Jake Ferguson, Cam Akers, the literal cheapest defense. The thing is you need a $5,900 play to make this shit work. What do we do? Do we play Devonta Swift? Do we just go like negative 90% ROI? You just got to lock in, brother. Sure, why not? I did Ferguson 1.5x touchdown, so why not? Why not, brother? Damn. There's just no chalk in this lineup. Well, we're probably not going to win, but we can at least feel good about the effort that we put forth. Sure. Why not? Why not, brother? Yeah. Oh, there. I like that. There you go. Mason, JSN, and play a late defense. Sure. We'll play a late defense. Bang. Bang, bang, bang. All right, that team probably sims for like negative 97% ROI, but we did it anyway. I just got a notification from Underdog. Does that mean I got a new special in the lobby? No, I used all mine up anyway. Here's the thing about Rams versus Mason. Mason and Akers, like the matchup, none of that stuff really matters because it's just about the points that they were able to provide relative to their salary effectively. All right. Got one more. Let's work on cash actually. Let's get cash locked in. Okay. Cash is tournaments where you get half the people win money, half the people lose money. Upper half double their money, bottom half get zero. Tournament, the top 10% make money with about 30% of the money to first overall place. Dalton should get more raw points than Akers, right? Right? Okay. Clear. Akers is a lock for me in cash. Devonta is a lock for me in cash. Let's click optimize. Derek Carr, Alvin Kamara, Cam Akers, Devonta Smith, Tank Dell, who's also a lock for me. I mean, that just feels like the team, right? That's just probably the team. I mean, I guess you can punt tight end and play Kyler or Hurts, right? But I mean, don't you just play that? All right, I gotta check. I think this is it. I think this is probably the cash team. Yes. Yeah, Jackson Arnold, I think, is going to the bench. I got JSN over Chuba. Definitely don't think you have to lock button Akers in tournaments. I think Akers is a good play, definitely not a great play. Like, he can get 16 carries and still get you 5 points. My man is jumping in the UD flea flicker. If you want to play against Julio, go hop in right now. Why is Akers a lock in cash? Because he's 4,700 and he projects for 14.7 points. So he projects better than players that are $2,000 more expensive than him. Olave and cash, sure, why not? You could play Olave over Ayuk. You could play Olave over Devonta. I got no issue with it. You could punt tight end to get to A-Chain, for sure. Don't hate that. Is it Sharp and McBride versus Kamara and Ferg? Feels that way, yes. Which, again, I think either of those sides are fine. I think you could get away with either of those. I wouldn't call either of them bad. Devonta, and Devon are in all of Andrew's lineups. Akers, Darnold, or Dalton. I don't know what you're asking. I don't know what you're asking, supply and demand. What format? What contest? Do I like? Yes, I do. I mean, guys, I obviously don't. I can't see into the future, but just seems pretty straightforward to me. Whittington or Dunze in the spy. I mean, honestly, I want to say Whittington, but doesn't it seem so bad to fade the 9th overall pick for Jordan fucking Whittington? Probably. Kyle Pitts is not in the slate. Kyle Pitts does not play until Sunday night. Goods. I don't see how you get CD in cash. What moves are you making to get CD Lamb in cash? He projects for 20 points, and I project for 18. I gotta pee again. Actually, I'm gonna go get a coffee refill. I'll be right back. All right. Jerome Ford or Zamir White? I got Zamir White. Ugh. Yeah, maybe the move is just punting tight end. Goods has Geno, Sharbs, Mason, Akers, Ayuk, Devonta, Lamb, Akins, Bears. Not gonna lie, I don't love that team. I don't love that team. But what do I know? I played fucking Drake London over Kenneth Walker and Tyler Johnson in cash last week. I guess that's a great question. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can, dude. I don't know if you can run cash game sims. Yeah, I don't think they've got that in there. Doesn't look like they do. Does not look like there is a cash game sim. Yeah, Mason is a very good play. Zach has Geno, Sharbs, Kamara, Ayuk, Olave, Devonta, Parkinson, Mason. Yeah, that seems like a good team. I got Dell over JSN. Adunze is not chalk. Right now, I'm going Sharbs over Pollard. Cash game is here. I'll show you. Cash games are contests where you double your money. So you enter $5, and if you win, you get $10 back. And tournaments are teams where the top 10% gets paid, and most of the money is for first place. I didn't try the triple stack, but it did really like Kyler and McBride together. Sounds like Spears is going to be in, but a little gimpy. I don't. Stroud Mega. We just did it. We just did it 30 minutes ago. We ran Texans. So we did Stroud, Akers, Diggs, and Dell, and we got strong ROI. Roast my cash lineup: Carr, Kamara, Mason, Ayuk, Olave, Sober, Sharp, and the Bears. I got nothing to roast, man. Got nothing to roast. The thing is that you can also do in cash. You can very easily do this. You can do Jalen Hurts, Foster Moreau, I only have one running back defense, 1 p.m. at SPY. Should I be forcing in more 1 p.m. plays or just playing the late players you want? You should just play the late players you want because you're still gaining information, particularly if your defense sucks or if your defense nukes, or like if the Buccaneers suck ass at 21%, that's huge information. If the Buccaneers are the highest scoring defense of the early games, that also is big information. All right. The thing that I don't know if I want to do, Akers, Bucks. Man, I don't know. That team also feels pretty fucking good. I think that team feels this might be the team. This might be the team. I guess it's just a matter of how much can Kamara bury you, right? It's just a matter of how much can Kamara bury you. True, the projections are pretty sure about that one, though. Hurts for 23, Kyler for 21. Man, I don't know. Yeah. No, I think you're right. I think you're right. Not showing up with Kamara does feel insane. I mean, and you can get it pretty easy too. You do Carr, you do Kamara, and you just play whatever dust ass tight end you want. Yeah, man. Pretty good. That's very close. Let's check the projections. We've got likely for 7.4, and we've got Jaden Reed for 7. I think that's your answer. He's a very good play. Justin Jefferson is a very good play. You know what? I'm doing this team. I'm doing Carr, Akers, Kamara, Devonta, Ayuk, Dell, Ferguson, Buccaneers. Saving that, locking it in. I don't think you're wrong, but I'm not doing it. I don't know. Maybe the move is getting off Akers. Maybe the move is getting off Akers. You do Sharp, and then you just punt. Sharp and whatever dust ball tight end. Yeah. I think punting off tight end is probably the move. Dude, how funny would it be to play Johnny Munt? Can you get to a better quarterback? No, you can't really. Well, actually, you can probably play Kyler. You can play Kyler, Bears. No, you can't. Josh Palmer isn't active. That might matter for some of you. Yeah, and go down to the Vikings. 13. 13 is my roulette number. Yeah, the Munt is brutal. Yeah, Geno double does feel pretty nice today. Oh, my man has so much Rashid Shaheed. Yeah, you go down to the Vikings and you play Foster. Sure, why not? Let's see, let's go back to lineup HQ and see what we've got over here. Let's see what card he has for his optimal. Patrick Taylor Jr. and Jameis Winston out. He's got Darnold, Sharps, A-Chain, Elijah Moore. All right. I am excluding Elijah Moore, and I'm actually going to exclude Ferguson and just see what it gives me. Oh my God. Roman Wilson is down so bad. Well, the shark slappies are not going to win, bro. They're not going to win. Brian drafted a bunch of Hubbard teams while drinking last night. Not ideal. Not ideal. Darnold, Sharps. Okay, he's got Foster Moreau. All right, Lock Mason. Lock Mason. Lock Kamara. Optimize. Jawan Jennings, also no interest in that. This is some weird shit. You could do in cash Hurts, Kamara, Mason. Yeah, if you stone punt, there's a way to get Hurts there. I don't think it's that easy because you got to decide on Akers. I don't think it's that easy. Let's enter into the Deposit Kingdom League. Let's Gabe. Let me go pull up Hand Builders and Opto Bros and enter into the Deposit Kingdom League. Lad or Rome? Rome. I gotta find this link in Pete's Discord. Okay. Copy link. Oh, shit. It's filled already? It is. It is. Shit. It is already full. Dude fills it quick. I got JSN over London. Hot take. I got JSN over London. Guys, I'm kind of thrown in a pickle here. I don't really know what to do. Kyler, Kamara, Sharbs, Devonta, Ayuk, Dell, Moreau, Mason, Vikings. I mean, I guess if I'm fading Akers, I got Zamir over Steele just barely. Start 2 half PPR, Montgomery and Akers for me. Yeah, I think you got to be cooling off a little bit on Garrett Wilson. I think Gretsch basically explained it the best, which is just like his attention to detail is just not there right now. It's just not quite there. And not say that it won't return, but can you imagine imagine you are Garrett Wilson and you try as hard as you can to get ready for your NFL career. And then you have Zach Wilson, and then you get Aaron Rodgers, and then Aaron Rodgers is out for the year after 4 plays. You'd be so pissed off. My top 3 defenses: the Buccaneers, the Titans, and the Bears. Wow. Guys, you know what I just realized? Brendan Rice is going to be active today, at least. So we do have that going for us. Okay. I need to figure this out in cash before we do anything else. Lock Kamara. Exclude Ferguson. And click optimize. Hurts, Kamara, Sharbs, Olave, Dell, Ayuk, Foster Moreau, Jordan Mason. Lock Tank Dell. What happens when I lock Devonta? It's pretty tricky. The thing that is hanging me up is that I don't feel like I like Sharbs, but I don't love Sharbs. Wow. Of course. Hey, Savino, there we go. My boy. Sounds like the most popular team in cash is Carr, Kamara, Mason, Akers, Devonta, Ayuk, Dell, Ferg, Bears, D. Jennings not a cash play for me. Some people will show up for it, but I'm not doing it. I'm also not playing Shaheed in cash. I would start Rome over Ford. Give me Gibbs rest of the season. Unpopular opinion, but that's where I'm at. This team feels pretty good, though, doesn't it? Kyler, Kamara, Sharbs, Devonta, Ayuk, Dell, Foster Moreau, Jordan Mason, and the Vikings D. Wow. Devon Bailey is out. Hurts is definitely the chalk cash quarterback. Hurts or Carr, I think. I don't know. I really can't decide. Right now. This team is pretty appealing. This no Akers team is pretty fucking appealing. You could do Geno, Kamara, Mason, Olave, Ayuk, Godwin, Moreau, Sharbs. P Ryan is fine in 12 teamers, sure. I'm not buying that hard. Jayon has Murray, A-Chain, Mason, Ayuk, Olave, Harrison Jr. Harrison Jr. doesn't seem like a cash play to me. Amari or Zach Moss? Zach Moss, I think. Dobbins theory. That's a pretty good one. Dobbins theory is a pretty good one. Do I have any tournament teams that are left undrafted? I think I've decided on Thai food. If I can't have Chipotle, I think we're doing Thai. Okay, I got one left that's undrafted. So let's knock this out, then we can come back to cash. Probably no Chipotle. My wife said we've been overdoing it. Akers, Juwan Jennings, Eckler, Rashad White. I got Akers or Rashad White for me. Let's do, what have we not done yet? Kind of done it all. Let's do a Geno, JSN, A-Chain, Mason. Let's do Buccaneers D, Bowers, Olave, what do we get with Dell here? What can we do at running back? It's not great at running back. Yeah, Whittington is a pretty good play. I don't think that Cowing is viable. Darnold, Kamara, Mason, Jefferson, Dell, JSN, Moreau, Sharbs, Bucks is insane in the Sims. I buy it. I buy Darnold, JJ being really strong. Yeah, most people are playing Ferguson or Stone punting. I've got Steele over Leggett and McMillan. This data is from the Solver. You can purchase that. There's a link to purchase it in the description of this video that you are watching, and you get, I believe, a 10% discount on that link if you are interested in it. Zamir White outscores Mason today at less ownership. I see it. Yeah, I got Whittington over Downs today only. I think. Don't quote me on that. Well, you can quote me on it. You know, I get stuff wrong. Everyone gets stuff wrong. I mean, man. A-Chain or Kamara? How do you even answer? I guess Kamara. Yeah, I think JSN over Higgins. Let's see you play Akers, Mason, Devonta. You lost me, sir. You lost me. Cash game for Colin is Geno, Mason, Sharps, Ayuk, Godwin, Olave, Bowers, A-Chain, Vikings. I get it. That's a good team. Who do I play at flex on this team? Who do I play? Well, let's do a late game flex so I can swap if I need to. Because this lineup is going to have like no information in it. Brian Thomas over Steele. How would I finish a team with Dowdle? I'm not playing Dowdle at all. I'm not into Carolina double stacks in DFS. Barkley is a good play. Here, let's do a frickin' Barkley team, bro. Can we do Barkley A-Chain? We got to come down from Dell. Let's do Whittington. Can't even do Whittington. Let's do Elijah Moore. And the Bears D. And let's sim. Awful. I don't think I've got anything for Mike Evans on Underdog. I don't believe so. Not doing anything with these two. Sure, I can do a Fields Pickens team. No, I gotta solve this first. I gotta figure out what I'm doing here first. A-Chain. A-Chain and the Texans do have 4 running backs active, if that matters to any of you. They have Ogunbowale, British Brooks, and J.J. Taylor active. Geno, JSN. This Elijah Moore shit. Let's do Kyron, bro. Kyron I do like, actually. Elijah Moore. Buccaneers. And we got swaptions. Simming this in the big $12. Sim it out. Flip a coin. JJ Taylor, the one and the same. JMO, I do like. All right, whatever. We got 10% ROI out of this one. Let's run it. Geno, A-Chain, Mason, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Olave, Elijah Moore, who I don't even like, Bowers, Kyron, Buccaneers. Yeah, JMO will probably come in a little bit higher than he's being projected. That is probably true. All right. I got nothing undrafted. pretty ideal. I do have some head-to-heads I need to match here real quick. Let me do that. Let's build another tournament lineup. Rodri out, very bad for Manchester City for sure. All right, guys, I think we landed on Thai food as the order for today. Sammy right now has acres. Interesting. Sure, yeah, let's fire a pick 'em real quick. I'm a curry boy. I'm a spicy ass curry boy. I've obviously regretted this a couple times, but I tell them, you know, give me real spicy, not white boy spicy. And sometimes I can handle it, and then sometimes like I'm like, damn dude, you really fucked up. That was really stupid. Dude, I think I played California. Tell me I did. Tell me I'm not making that shit up. I either played him or Timber. I did play him. Bang. I have... Damn, we got... All right, I've got Savinho, Holland, Doku, Bernardo, Trossard, and California. So we could maybe get there. Maybe I'll win money on the day. Anyway, okay. Let's build this slip. Let's go Alave, 12.5 fantasy points. Let's go Jefferson to score a touchdown. Let's go A-Chain, longest reception. It depends on if you're on your phone or on your computer. Depends on if you're on your phone or on your computer. On your computer, it's under live champions. On your phone, it's under champions then live. Lower, bro, come on. Yeah, PC, Artillery Frost. Click on your live tab and then click on champions. Oh, is Pete doing a Sober bit? That's pretty funny. Andrews, your wish is my command, brother. Andrews, bang. What's Foster Moreau? What's Foster Moreau's underdog stuff? 15.5 receiving yards? Sure. Sure, why not? Sharbs. So funny. I type in Sharbs every time. 3.5 receptions? Sure. Yes. Yeah, as soon as you create the entry, they're live. Darnold, brother. Don't be afraid. Same. If you're already behind, I feel like it's got to be Swift because this matchup is just so nutted. Like, and Swift is the home run hitter, you know. Rashi. Bang. One more. Let's do... We already got Alave on this one. Oh, Devonta. Bang. All right. $10. Chris Olave, higher, 12.5. 12.25 fantasy points. Jefferson to score a tud. A-Chain, higher, 13.5 longest reception. Mark Andrews, higher, 13.5 receiving yards. Foster Moreau, higher 15.5 receiving yards. Sharps, higher 3.5 receptions. Rashee Rice, higher 76.5 receiving yards. Devonta, higher 12.75 receiving yards. Yeah, this would be a great idea. But the thing that turns out is that the streaks are pretty hard. No, but that's a good idea. It's a good idea, Dave. Horrible injury luck. Rico or Chase. I don't know, Clay. That's. I can't either. I gave up trying to get Leggett to sim well. Yes. How do you say it? Devonta. When it ends TA, it's ta. When it ends TAE, it's tay. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, bro? Oh. Well, yeah, I mean, guessing is the best. Okay. I got one Leggett team. I don't have any of Watson or Cooper on DraftKings. I've got a little bit of Watson in Battle Royale. And I need to order my Thai food so that it can be here in time for kickoff. And then I need to figure out what the fuck I'm doing in cash games. And let's do a little. Eric, it's true. Words are just sounds that someone made up. Okay. Kyler, Kamara, Sharps, Devonta Smith, Brandon Ayuk, Tank Dell, Foster Moreau, Jordan Mason, and the Vikings. The swap there would be Carr. That doesn't make any sense. A chain. Correct. I'm not cooking on a Sunday. What do we think? I'm not loving these tie options. I don't have a spot here that I really like is the issue. We are cooking in the lab. It's so true. The reward system is so good. I get spicy ass curry. I get the red curry and I get it mad spicy. Like I get it like 4 out of 5. Fried rice. You know what's so dank? Pineapple fried rice. Pineapple fried rice is so fucking good. No, I think Mason and Ayuk in tournaments together is fine. All right, I can't stare at cash anymore. Let's check and make sure none of these tournament teams are terrible. Murray, Mason, Akers, Devontae, Chris Olave, Jordan Whittington, Trey McBride, and Sharps in the Bears defense with no salary remaining. Fine. Lamar Jackson, A-Chain, Akers, Olave, JSN, Tank Dell, Mark Andrews, Jordan Mason, and the Titans defense also fine. CJ Stroud, Devin A-Chain, Zach Charbonnet, Diggs, Olave, Tank Dell, Foster Moreau, Jordan Mason, and the Bucks. And that is in the red zone. Okay. Caleb Williams double with Kamara and Ayuk. Yeah, that is for cash games. So like head-to-heads. So here I'll show you. $50 double up, $25 double up, $25, $5, and then look at all these head-to-heads. $1 head-to-heads, $2 head-to-heads, $3 head-to-heads, $5 head-to-heads, a 50. There should be a 20 in there. Yeah, cash games, 50% of the field makes money, 50% doesn't. So basically the answer to this question is I've used both SaberSim and Stochastic. Honestly, that stuff is like maybe even a little bit above what I do in DFS. Like I don't need it. But also I have affiliate deals with the solver and I have affiliate deals with rotogrinders for the sim labs. So that's the true answer. Honestly, no, the field is much better. Basically, I just play the cash because we do the gillcast. Some people are still pretty bad at it. No, you get a refund. If you get duped in a head-to-head, you get a refund. I don't think so. I don't have any Juwan Jennings, but you know, I'm not an expert, brother. Or I'm not a soothsayer. Would I trade Rashad White and Amari Cooper for Derrick Henry and Tank Dell? No, I would not. Okay. Dak, CD, Zay Flowers, Xavier Legette, Jordan Mason, Cam Akers, JSN, Rams, Geno, JSN, A-Chain. Okay. I think we're in a decent spot. What if Juwan Jennings is playing the Juwan Jennings role? Have any of us considered if Juwan Jennings is playing the Juwan Jennings role? I wonder. Shakir over Reid. Is it that spicy? I don't think it's that spicy. All right. About to order some very generic ass Thai food. Larger percentage, yeah, okay. Yeah, only Debo plays the Debo role. I prefer Charbonnet to Pollard. I definitely prefer Charbonnet to Pollard, but it's not insane. It's definitely not insane. You know the stream is blowing up when we get NFL streaming spam accounts. All right. Spicy red curry with beef. Spicy. I'm going 4 out of 5. Buccaneers are the best defense this week. Dulcich seems fine. Moreau seems a little bit better. Shanahan once called a Debo play, but didn't realize Jennings was in the backfield, so we got the Debo play. That's pretty funny. All right. I think I do. I think I would do Deontay. Davis, what are your thoughts on there being underdog agents out there that are influencing bettors to make bad bets? Are you one of them? I definitely am one of them. But I don't influence you to do one thing or the other. I'm literally just showing you like what I'm doing with my own money. Keon Coleman over Yoshi for me, boss. I hear my dog getting yelled at upstairs. The puppy must be being bad. Pad Thai ordered. Not for me, for my wife. She likes the Pad Thai. Start Shakir or Tyler Johnson. Honestly, dude, it is Shakir. I want it to be Tyler Johnson, but it is Khalil Shakir. From your lips to God's ears. Best tournament running back? That's a good question. Best tournament running back? It's probably Kyron. Honestly, it is probably Kyron. Watson or Fields? I got Watson today. I don't think Ayuk is a fade, but I'm not making him as high of a priority in tournaments. Pick 2 for DraftKings single entry. Mason and A-Chain for me, brother. Rico over Bucky and Algier. That's a great question. Did everyone cash out their Rainmakers? I hope so, brother. I hope so. Start 2, sit 1, start JSN and JMO. Start JSN and JMO. I'm not playing any Derrick Henry, but you definitely could if you want. Always hope for lads. I mean, obviously your concerns are twofold. You have volume concerns, and you've got Herbert ankle concerns. So it's not great. Also that, yeah, the game is going to take 60 minutes. Yours is 3 now. Yeah, mine is 3 months old, and she is a domestic terrorist. When you're making tournament lineups, should I pay more attention to the ROI or the ceiling projection? It's kind of up to you, man. It's kind of up to you, and kind of up to. Oh, I haven't decided yet. It's definitely one of those 3, but I haven't decided yet. Redraft London over McLaurin. Worthy, Dobbins, London, Brian Thomas. Worthy in London. Yeah, I mean, she's cute as shit. I mean, she's the best. Like, I'm not I'm not mad about it, but she's just crazy. Do we think the Browns backfield from last week is the game plan for today? I don't think it was a fluke, man. I really don't. I'm anticipating, at least like 8 rushes from Foreman today. I'd be really surprised. I'd be really surprised to see Foreman go back to 0. Okay. Gonna reload the projections again. Let's go over. Okay. Let's just load up the regular. Let's load up the regular, the non-blitz projections. Sure. Yeah, let's do it. It's probably not that good, but we can check. Best ball, NFL. The big dog. None look to be doing that good. Let's check this 4th place one. Kyler, Goff, Mostert, Pollard, Dowdle, Mason. Ooh, Jordan Mason. Pirine, Tracy, St. Brown, Cup, Dead, Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy, Keenan Allen, Jalen McMillan, Greg Dortch, hey, Jay Witt, Trey McBride, Jonas Smith. All right, that one's decent. How high is too high of a projected total ownership? I think product ownership is the better way to look at it, but it's hard for me to say. It's definitely not Jover, but Andrew, I have so many teams that have terrible running backs that I got to cut 80 Mitchell and guys like that. Yeah, Connor, I do have a Discord. You can either join it here, you can become a member of this channel, or you can subscribe to patreon.com/Davis Mattek, where all my premium fantasy. I do a pretty bad job promoting myself on YouTube, but yeah, you guys can all hang out. I do all my DFS stuff, rankings, showdown, rest of the season rankings, dynasty rankings, waiver wire, all that stuff over on the Patreon. Clay likes the Discord. I think the Steelers win with Herbert on the bum ankle. How about Neighbors today? Neighbors is a good play for sure. I got Zach Moss over Waddle. Okay. Let's go back to the optimizer. Make sure I don't have anyone excluded. We broke it. We broke it, boys. Too much going on. Too many people are trying to solve right now. Too many people are trying to solve. It's definitely not Jover for Chase Brown. Definitely not Jover. He's just like a good handcuff now. My survivor pick today is shit. Let me check. So I'm in a contest with Sammy Reid, who does the gillcast, and we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as our survivor pick. Yes, I do get free access to these. Not for using them on stream, but because I am an affiliate. I'm an affiliate with the Solver and with rotogrinders. I don't think that Dalton is going to smash, but I think that he will have a good day. I think he'll be competent. It's a huge late swap day. Basically, you're gonna know the fate of your team, and if you need to swap based on how much Akers gets and based on how much if Akers gets 21 and the Buccaneers defense gets 15, it's Jover, buddy. It's Jover. Stroud doubles, probably my favorite. Probably my favorite. Should we just go enter? Let's go enter in a team from the balls on DraftKings. Let's see if there's anything left open. Is there anything left open that's fun in this slate? The screen pass, 10K to first. Okay, sure. Sold. If it doesn't fill, it might fill too quick. Did we get there or did it fill? Whittington over 2-2. There we go. I knew it was gonna come back. I knew it was gonna come back, bro. Wow. That's big. No one cares. Very few people care, but that is very big. All right, screen pass. We are doing another Stroud double. We are doing Stroud, and I'm doing Jefferson on this one. Jefferson, Diggs, Dell, Foster, Bears. Let's put Mason in the flex. All right, now we got to see what. Yeah, I got Kyron over Nico. I'm a little worried about this small injury that Nico is nursing. Okay, let's see what Sims better. Okay, $15 or 3-point stance, whatever. Sure, same thing. Stroud, Jefferson, Nico, no, Diggs, Dell, Foster, Mason, Bears. Okay. Who are we worried about? No, I'm not worried about, like, not worried in the sense of like grand worried, just in terms of how I'm approaching playing him today. And I've got a ton of Nico in Battle Royale. 17.8% of Nico in Battle Royale. So I'm not going to zero. I'm not going to zero on him. Okay. I need, if I play A-Chain, I have 4,100, which is like dust. Yeah. And if I play, who can I play if I get Acres? 6,400. I can do Olave. So let's sim that. %. Now let's do something more fun. Let's do Kamara. Kamara and Elijah Moore. I don't love the Elijah Moore. Not as good. I think, well, Ferguson would be your preferred. I've got Fant ranked in mine, but Ferguson is definitely who you want. I think both of those seemed bad. 5,600 on average. $5,600 average. The 5,000 plays are just so shitty. Let's do Akers. Let's do Akers Pollard. How does that sim? It's still not very good. I think the Titans give Pollard 25 plus today. Could be fun. There is a way to do this, and maybe we'll do that like next week or something. But these are just the ETR base projections. But I could download all of these and get it all together and check the different EVs. Like Cardi's EVs would give us a lot different, obviously. Herbert over Skyler. Quad Texans, I mean, we saw Nate do it in the projections last week, right? Okay. Let's go Pollard. Let's go Pollard, JSN, and Ramsey. What does that give us? Fuck, terrible. Gibbs. No. A-Chain over Gibbs. Deontay Johnson. How much is Adam Thielen? Adam Thielen is 5,000. Could play Sharps. How's that sim? Not very good. There's just really no other way to save money on this team. I think I've gotten one. I got 109 and I lost it. Murray or Smith. Right now I've got Kyler. 700 person queue. Punt tight end and DST, too much points. I don't think so. I think those are the spots you want to punt. All right, I really got to finish this team and then figure out cash. Let's Akers, Sharps, Bucks. Akers, Sharps, Bucks, Sim. It's going to like it. Yep. I knew it. Ship it. Chris Olave is my top wide receiver GPP play. Any Whittington? Yeah, I got one. Whittington team. You could, but I'm not going to. 4 Texans, baby. Lamb is really strong. That could definitely be, because he's like, I just spent all week taking him number 1. Oh, here we go. Invited to the gillcast. Bang. Welcome in. I just think Gino is so much better. But sure, I mean, it's cash, brother. If you get 18 out of Dalton, you probably win. Trout Stalker. I do. It's a baseball contest, and it doesn't lock until 10 minutes after. Doesn't lock until 10 minutes after NFL lock. All right, I think is that all of them? Do I have a ticket I need to spend? Showdown to show up contest. Well, good thing I checked. Let's just make this is a CD, Andrews, Jake, Ferguson, A-Chain, Whittington, Mason, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Tank Dell, Titans D. A-Chain, I've got the same thing in cash, and I think I'm going Kamara Vikings. Any thought on the stat contest? Yeah, they're cool. I just haven't had time to think of like what my edge would be in those contests, if that makes sense. Like I think it's cool. Would you not play Sharp and A-Chain and Cat? No, I don't think that matters. Buccaneers. Gino. Yeah, if you play... This is the first week I've been really undecided because there are like legitimately multiple options. Yeah, I really don't want to play Fields though. You can do that. Oh, I can just do Gino. I mean, really, it's just like, what is Akers gonna do? You know, Akers can just totally. Oh, NFL live here. Gone. I got one. Carr and Kyler teams are simming very well. Very, very well. Yeah, you can do Hurts Olave instead of... the thing is I just really want Devonta. Devonta is my want play. You know what? Kyler, Kamara, Sharp, Mason, Foster, Ayuk, Tank, Buccaneers, and Olave. That's just the team, bro. This is just the team. That's just the team right there. Kyler, Kamara, Sharps, Ayuk, Dell, Olave. It's you're gonna have to eat. God, I hope so. I mean, I honestly do feel like it is really setting up. I honestly do feel like it is really setting up for Worthy. Well, what are you gonna do, man? Where are they at? Where are they at team totals on this slate? 25.75, is more than the Texans, more than the Bucks, more than the Seahawks, more than the Cardinals, more than the Cowboys. So their second highest team total of the slate. Can you do, I guess this is the thing. If you go Titans, can you get to Devonta? You cannot. Can you do, you can't even do the Bears and get to Devonta. Yeah, I think this is it. I think this is it. I'm gonna screen share this in the gillcast group chat and see. I'm not gonna play any Bateman, but I can see it. Yes. Yeah, it doesn't quite work. Yeah. I looked at it, doesn't quite work. More idiots. Nate probably can't accept your head-to-head because you probably are not sending it to the right one. Clay, thank you for hanging out, man. I appreciate you. No interest in doing that. No interest in doing that in cash. I don't know about the cash lineup, but it is a cash lineup. I'm going to click save on that. If you come off Hurts. Yeah, the thing is I think Dell is such a play. That's the thing is I just think Dell is such a play. Back to the optimizers. Lock in Kamara. Lock in Sharps. Akers. I do not. I've seen that button. I don't really know what it does. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, because they're going to be 25% owned. People are saying this more and more all the time. Yeah, so Hurts, Titans. Kyler is projected for 21.5. Hurts is projected for 23.0. Titans are projected for 7.72. The Buccaneers are projected for 8.8. So that's 148.1. And with the Buccaneers and Kyler, we are projected for 147.64. And the other thing you can do is you can just stone punt. I don't like that. What do you guys think? Hurts, Titans versus Kyler, Bucks. I guess I can't swap Hurts, but I can swap Kyler, and you can't swap the Titans. So maybe that makes it a little bit easier. I think it's Kyler Bucks. Kyler, Kamara, Sharps, Olave, Ayuk, Tank Dell, Foster Moreau, Jordan Mason. Yeah. Yeah, but what you're making, let's see. No, because one of them is Moreau, which is basically like if Moreau gets 1 point, like if Moreau gets 5 points, you're honestly happy. Let's just fiddle here. Devonta, Geno, Titans. Damn. So it's Geno, Devonta versus Hurts, Dell. No Pickens. I like Foster because Taysom is out. Pick'ems, yeah, we fired a bunch, brother. We fired a bunch. Trey McBride higher, Tyreek alternate higher, Jordan Whittington alternate higher, Olave higher, Tank Dell higher, Brock Bowers higher, Justin Jefferson higher, Sam Darnold higher, CJ Stroud higher, A-Chain higher, McBride, I use the free square. I mean, he might just suck, man. He is Cam Akers. All right. Akers over Naylor for me. Final answer. Jalen Hurts, Tank Dell, and the Titans defense. Final answer. I'm saving it. We're done. It's over. That's it. I decided. And if we lose, we lose, and you guys will all enjoy it later when we do the gillcast. By the way, yeah, honestly, it's completely fine. I think your side could very well win. Got 32 seconds left to enter. There we go. We're under a mini royale, and then we get out of here. Yeah, I got Akers over Najee. No, that's the optimal lineup, brother. There you go. That's the optimal team, man. If you lock Kamara and Sharps, you get that team. And it is what it is. All right. Gonna draft this team. I'll answer whatever more questions you guys got for the next 10 minutes. I truly, honestly believe that the best bang for your buck is rotogrinders. The cheapest DFS subscription. You get lineup HQ. You get content for literally every sport. You get you get stuff for yeah, that's my opinion. You can get other opinions, but that is mine. I think it's unquestionable that rotogrinders is the best bang for your buck. All right, one last BR, and then we will be on our way. Let's do. Oh yeah, my rankings are in here, so it's all funny. Let's do A-Chain. Feel a little bit underexposed to A-Chain. Pick 2. Metcalf and DJM. I'm probably alone. I'm probably alone on an island here, but you know, I don't feel that good about Dobbins this week. I honestly don't even disagree with this, but you know, what can you do, man? Really, really, what can you do? Can't play everybody. Can't play everybody. There is a team where you play Akers instead of Sharp and you get Ayuk, Olave, and Devonta with Hurts, which feels pretty good. Well, yeah, I mean, I would definitely do that. I just traded away in my home league. I just traded away J.K. Dobbins for Chris Olave, which felt pretty good. Pick 2, Metcalf, London, Higgins, Pollard. Metcalf and Pollard for me. Did you guys notice anything different with the ads on this stream today? I did the aggressive ad setting. I didn't know if it would make any difference or not. No one complained about it, or maybe a bunch of you have YouTube Premium. Jalen Hurts and Devonta Smith. That just feels. Bowers is definitely a slate decider. Definitely slate. Chris didn't notice any difference. GG. All right, then it probably wasn't that bad. All right, there we go. There we go. If it's not unbearable, I got JSN over London. Hot take. I think that's fine. If you guys have ad blockers, I don't think it messes with my bottom line at all. Or if it does, like whatever, I don't care. It is what it is. I would do the same thing. I don't fucking like ads. I mean, you gotta do Pitts, brother. You were gonna hate your fucking life if you bench Kyle Pitts in tight end premium. Start to honestly Montgomery and Dell. Yeah, YouTube Premium is pretty sick, honestly. Rome or Lad? I got Rome. I'm really trying to avoid that game, honestly. Akers over Brian Thomas Jr. Najee over Ford. Hottest week 3 takes. Let me make this pick real quick. Oh, sick. We get Andrews. Stephon Diggs scores twice. Devin Achane leads the slate in points. No, let's do Diggs on this one. And Kyron and Rashad. Yeah, JSN over Shaheed for me. Definitely possible. It is. I mean, maybe it's both of them. I got Pollard over T. I got Pollard over T. So I did notice that you can do this. If you do so bear, you can do this. Yeah, I think that's true. You know, Bucky did not run that well last week. I think we'll get a lot of information this week. I think Rashad is so good on passing downs that they don't send him to absolute zero. All right, we're about done here, boys. Wow. When is Chipotle paying me? I have Kamara over A-Chain. In MME, actually, I like A-Chain more. Yeah, I would just play like Akers and Ty Johnson or something. Naylor over Hopkins. Hopkins isn't running full routes, you know? Good comp. Rachaad White, the Josh Jacobs of Samaj P. Rhines. All right, last pick. Yeah, I got loads. Sure. I just don't know the salaries. Greg, you can ask me FanDuel questions, but I don't know the salaries. All right, I'm going Kyron. This team's probably duped, but who cares? Man, Hurts runs a lot. Kamara over Devonta. Deontay Johnson or Adam Thielen. Mason is a good play everywhere. I am interested in Downs the rest of the season. Yeah, FanDuel is a little softer, people say. I literally haven't played in years, but that is what people say. Ayuk over Metcalf. Definitely a little bit of trusting the projections here. I do kind of like the Kyler Buck side more. But, you know, it is what it is. It's so funny to be playing these three wide receivers who are literally averaging like 2 points a game. No, there are live ads. There are live ads. I think when you're watching streams. Yeah, Tank Dell, I mean, he should. Wow, Nate did accept your head-to-head. Well, I hope we all find a way to win, boys. If Akers gets 20 and Jalen Hurts gets 18, yeah, you gotta go Swift over. You gotta go Swift over Higgins. But it doesn't feel very good. Just win, baby. I like this. I like that angle. Man, I might switch up here in the end. Geno, Vikings. Damn. It's pretty close here. Akers, Bucks, Devonta. Yeah, I'm in the same spot as you. I don't think he's a must. I think he's a want. I think he's pretty much a must. Damn, you guys are getting to see the panic in real time. The panic in absolute real time. I think I'm going to do this. I think I am going to go to the Geno team here in the end. And you got swaptions with Geno. You got swaptions with Ayuk. You got swaptions with Sharbs. And we're going to get a lot of information. Ooh. I am doing that. I am going Olave over Godwin. Probably putting me a little bit on an island, but Dan has Geno, Kamara, Akers, Devonta, Ayuk, Dell, Bowers. Yeah, Bowers is... Yeah, the Kyler team's pretty good. I don't know, man. I don't know. You guys see how thin this shit is. It's hard to win. Hard to win. Nah, Foster's fine, bro. Foster's fine. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Sobera over Foster is fine. What do I have saved? I got Hurts saved. I don't know. How bad can it be? How bad can it be? All right, guys. That's it. I can't waffle anymore. I am just gonna play that team. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate all of you guys. We got 7 hours of commercial-free football starting in like 5 minutes. So let's go ahead and get after it. I hope that we all have a great day. I will see you guys all back here tonight for the gillcast. Don't forget, right around when the games end. I will see you guys before Sunday Night Football. Have a great day. Good luck, and I hope we all run pure